Greetings, YouTube. I have had a YouTube channel that's focused on the Marvel Casino Champions for over 4 years now. When I started, the question was, should I take this champion to rank 4 or should I take this champion? There weren't rank 5 stars. There weren't 6 stars. I'll never forget the week, because literally it was about a week, that we found out 5 stars could be taken to rank 5 at the end of Act 5, and then all of a sudden they announced that 6 stars were coming too, and so many people quit. I had some amazing fellow content creators on YouTube that quit. They just didn't want to start over. That's how they felt. And the good news is, I am here to tell you that every piece of content that is the most difficult, from the Gauntlet to the Abyss to all acts to things like variant content to things like the Summer of Pain, have been completed by skilled summoners without having to use any units with 565 5 stars. Try as Kabam might to make 6 stars the most relevant and 5 stars to be what some people would now consider, I think it's a stupid argument, the new 4 stars. 5 stars still reign supreme in so many ways, particularly because it is so much cheaper to rank them up and specifically awaken them and make them as close to max sig as possible, certainly faster. 6-star 6 stones are still so freaking rare. So, with that being said, now I get questions like Shockwave X has asked, Prof, should I focus on taking more 5 stars to rank 5, or should I focus on taking more 6 stars to rank 2? That is what we plan on answering in this episode of Prof Hoff's Office Hours, of which I have learned much in this series, including the fact that the green star by a champion means they're max ranked. You can see he's completed Act 5 on this account, started Act 6. Maybe some of you out there might be in the same position. And if you're starting Act 6, you're hopefully attempting to become Cavalier, but certainly a Thronebreaker might be a world away. Got a 5-star Cosmic, which, let's pause this. If you're planning on using Medusa, I'd say use it on her, but otherwise wait, Even wait for, I mean, Captain Marvel moved. We had a little bit of debate today on the channel as to whether or not she even needs to be awakened. I still prefer for mine to be awakened before taking my 6-star to rank 3. Rank 2, I took her up unawakened. But Cosmic Ghost Rider, Hercules, certainly now. Corvus, the list goes on and on. But I'd probably use that on Medusa if I was planning on using her every day. Now, you've got 2 skill and 4 science. Boy, this really illustrates the RNG curse, right? I would absolutely use one of your awakening gems on Blade. That awakened ability to transfer power into health is so valuable. But you can tell nobody is max sig of his skill champs. Everybody's got that arrow up. Well, unless you haven't put enough ISO into them, I guess, to take them to the next rank. And then let's see what awakens some science champions. You got to awaken the dad bod. Abso-freaking-lutely. Luke Cage is an honorable mention. Quake doesn't need to be awakened, though if she's your best champ, you might as well make her the best possible. Yeah, save the rest, though. For Void, for Captain America, Infinity War, etc. Well, we just answered a bunch of questions already on that. Alright, let's see what champions this account has. Look at that, we got those gold and green upper right stars. Maxed ranked Guillotine 29.9, Doctor Doom, Falcon, Corvus, Colossus, Nick Fury. He does have Sparkles unawakened at what appears to be rank 2. Here we go. Quake, Domino, Red Hulk, Magic. Alright, I can see the arrows for Human Torch, Sunspot, Massacre. Human Torch you got to take to rank 5, bud. Got to take, yeah. That's a huge decision right now for you. You're going to need Human Torch for the Abyss. So, just think about that. So far on the list of rank ups, 5-star Human Torch before any 6-star. Skill, I'd probably hold off and not rank up anybody immediately, though I would awaken Blade if you are going to take him up. Mutant. Red Mags is max rank. God, his PI sucks. Archangel, I'd wait until he was awakened to take him up. Otherwise, looks good to me. Angela would be a strong rank 5 candidate, depending on how often you're going to use her. And then, not science. Tech, I wouldn't worry about taking anybody else up. And then here, wait for Black Widow Clairvoyant, who you still don't appear to have as a 5-star. Doom and Magic, maxed ranked. That's good. Diablo gets a shout out, but for this account, probably not. Okay, so compare ranking up Human Torch to rank 5 to some of these concerns. Now, you've got Archangel taken to rank 2. I would not have recommended that unawakened, but it's already done, so nothing I can do about that. Colossus unawakened. If you're really good with Ghost, I would take her up second. Otherwise, wait. Everybody else from Loki to Ultron to Colossus. Domino might be my third choice, assuming you're good with Ghost. You got 6-star unawakened Domino. Domino doesn't need to be awakened. Alright, so here's what I'm going to tell you. Take Human Torch to rank 5. Have that be the first next rank up that you do, assuming you've got the materials. Then I would take Awaken Ghost up and just watch YouTube tutorials all day. And what I do, I'm not great with Ghost, but I am better than I used to be. I would take her into, say, like Master Mode on the event quest that you haven't completed, assuming you haven't completed it, and just take her in, especially if you have Wasp and or Ant-Man, and, well, not and or, probably just and Ant-Man, maybe Hood, and just practice. But practice in content that you're not going to waste energy, and do your best at the beginning of a fight to phase, let him hit once into you, and then swipe that medium, and then dash back, and, rinse and repeat. Hopefully build to a special too. But the best way to practice Ghost is to watch tutorials to get the basic rhythm down and just to do your best. But, you can even start in normal difficulty or heroic, where if you get hit and you mess up, you're not going to lose a lot of health because the defender's attack is so low and health is so low, which helps you to, essentially counter. I would say the fourth honorable mention for this is Sunspot taken up. Now, the question I have for the chat, would you take up Unawakened Colossus before Unawakened Sunspot? That's a good question. Also, shout out to Black Widow Deadly Origin as another one. But I still think you got to start with 5-star Human Torch. That would probably be the only 5-star rank up that I would concentrate right now. And then slowly but surely, Awakened Ghost, Domino, Sunspotter, Colossus, and Black Widow Deadly Origin. Though she might already be at rank 2, and then you're waiting for a very rare, and maybe it won't be for months, hopefully not years, fully formed Tier 5 class Catalyst. Well, I hope this episode of the Office Hours with Prof Hoff helps you. Let's remind ourselves of what this account is called, and that is indeed Shockwave X. Thanks for the submission for this series. I am always learning just as you are, but now that I can certainly with the recognition of an icon know who's max rank and who's not, this should go smoother. Start with 5-star Human Torch, then move on to some 6 stars. Either way, be thankful you've got a really good roster considering you haven't completed much of Act 6 yet, and you should be very thankful for that as you continue to grow and progress.